What's going on, everybody? My name is Bendy, and this is my second video of the day because I just saw that there was a very exciting announcement. I already kind of spoiled it for myself, unfortunately, but we're going to go into the forums as soon as this game loads up, and we're just going to go right into it. We got the May sign-in hero, who looks very exciting. We're going to check out her skills and see what we got going for us. So if you guys like my channel, if you guys like my videos, give me a like, subscribe, comment, you guys know the deal. I'm just gonna get right into it because I'm pretty excited. So we got the May 2021 sign-in hero and shop refresh. Let's go. We have Pocahontas, the long-awaited. A lot of people have been very adamant about Pocahontas joining the game, so for you guys this is very exciting. I'm pretty excited about it. Pocahontas is cool. She's a control hero on the blue team. She has a passive as well with her white skill. It seems like they've been doing a lot of heroes that have passive white skills lately. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing that they're trying to do more often. But anyways, she has a passive white skill that her basic attack is a swirl of wind that damages and knockbacks enemies. So I'm gonna guess this is fantastic damage, just based on the description. So that's probably just stating that her basic attack is fantastic damage, but I mean, it doesn't actually say, so can't really say for sure, but that's my guess. But her active on her white skill is she summons the colors of the wind, stunning enemies and healing herself and allies. So she's gonna be good for the Arena and Coliseum this month, so if you want to work on her right away, she'll probably be pretty good, just based on her white skill. Her green skill, Raccoon Steal. Miko the Raccoon steals energy from the enemy with the most energy every few seconds and gives it to Pocahontas. Damn, that's like a pretty intense sap. Every couple seconds too, jam. Her blue skill is Hummingbird Attack. Flit the Hummingbird, or Fleet, I don't know how you say it. I haven't seen Pocahontas in forever, since I was like 5 years old. Fleet. The Hummingbird flies at a random enemy every few seconds to deal damage to them, stun them, and remove X amount of active buffs with the longest remaining duration. So she's going to be removing buffs from the enemy as well, so that's pretty exciting. Kind of stepping on Tron's shoes a little bit. Alright, so her purple skill is Lending Aid. Pocahontas grants herself and allies buffs based on their team color at the start of each battle. These buffs are increased by 1% each time she uses Wind Gust, which is her white skill, up to a maximum bonus. So the red team gets armor, blue team gets skill power, and yellow team gets basic damage. Huh, I'm sure there's something you could do with that. Mulan will definitely benefit, I think. Isn't Tigger yellow team? In that case, Tigger will definitely benefit from this. Anyways. Her red skill, Changing Winds. When Pocahontas falls below 1% of her max HP, the cooldown for Hummingbird Attack is reduced, and Fleet prefers to target the enemy closest to Pocahontas. If Pocahontas begins a wave with X or more allies of a single team color, the allies of that team color have their attack and movement speeds increased. This team color check and speed increase do not include Pocahontas herself. So she's like the first hero that plays around with the team color of her allies. Mim has it with enemies, but it's not team color, it's their role. But Pocahontas is based on team color, so that's very interesting. Definitely a first. I don't know how it's going to play out, but certainly going to be interesting. Does it go off? Oh, it's the start of their battle. So it hits everybody on her team, it's just different based on their team. So that's interesting. Huh. Alright, so her battle badge. Charge condition, enemies are knocked back. She gets a basic attack damage buff and then another basic damage buff per control hero, and she gets attack and movement speed increase from the effect, so that's cool. And her friendships are Elsa and Kidda. Alright, so we got the sign-in stuff. This isn't too crazy of an update, obviously, but we have Demona is going to be going to VIP crate, that's sweet. Rocketeer is going to Guild crate. I don't really care that much about that personally, but if you have Rocketeer, go for it. Captain Hook will replace Evil Queen in the City Watch shop. Mr. Big will replace Tron in the Creep Surge shop, so that's pretty sick. Be able to get Mr. Big even easier now. Ham is going to replace Manticore in the Arena shop. Basil is going to replace Eeyore in the Coliseum shop. And Kristoff is going to replace Fear in the Heist shop. Interesting choice there. Kristoff is kind of an old hero. And Baloo is going to replace Jim in the Guild Wars shop. So that's pretty cool. Pocahontas sounds really interesting. I don't know how good she's going to be based on her descriptions, but it sounds like she's going to be pretty good. I like that she stuns. She has a pretty cool sounding sap, and she also gives a buff to her team based on what color they are, which is really unique. So this should be pretty exciting. Pocahontas is really cool. To me, it sounds like she's like a control and support hybrid, because it seems like she does a lot of supportive stuff, so I'm kind of surprised they gave her control. I feel like she has a more supportive kit, but I mean, whatever. I feel like the role doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. They're just so arbitrary sometimes with these roles. Anyways, so that's going to be it for this. I know this is another short one. There's not a whole lot to talk about, so if you guys enjoyed this little reaction, definitely give me a like. Very exciting that we have 2 videos in one day again. You know, second time this week. That's going to be it from me, so, peace. Neutron is almost 3 million. Holy shit.
Evil Queen is now the new background for the really good category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck them all.
I love poo.